We're back. I think we should go ahead and get Jackson.
You sounded very sad about that.
We're back. How you doing, Hagen? Not yet.
Oh,
Don't answer it.
fucking Jesus, whatever, man.
He was doing fine until we started.
I was doing pretty good, and then this all went downhill. This all went downhill immediately. Now that we're live on the video, ask the question again. See what the answers are.
Okay, chat. How many
All right,
claps?
hey, chat.
How many claps are in the Friends theme?
Yeah, I think it's a good question. And don't sit there to yourself and go like, oh, sing it to you. Just answer now. Answer.
Yeah, answer.
Now. Answer the question immediately. And if you're listening to the audio of this later and you're like thinking about answer the question immediately. But I'm pretty sure I know the answer. I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Are we
I
gonna...
never really watched Friends, so I don't really know.
Okay, Heather in the chat says 4.
Let's see if anybody else has an answer. Hey, Mom, you can chat. It's okay. I think she's here. You got off the phone with her like an hour ago.
Same to my mom. I think both our moms are in the chat.
If you have an answer, put it, because I'm gonna say my answer is 4.
Are you gonna play it so we can find out?
I could, I guess. Adam's a real one. That show stinks, says Jackson.
I didn't say it stinks. I just said I never watched it, but it's also probably hasn't aged well.
I could say confidently that I've watched that show front to back, and I'm not any better of a person for it.
No, but are you worse?
I'm the same.
I think it's of the time, and it's not a very impactful.
The
show.
only thing it did for me is I know cultural references from the show.
Right, exactly.
That's it. It doesn't do anything else. It's not. It serves no other purpose for me.
It's
I know
a
a lot of
fun
people
watch.
love it. Sure. Yeah.
It maybe is for some people.
Has its ups and its downs.
Yeah.
It's just another sitcom.
It's just another sitcom.
It's another sitcom. That's very true. I'm going 4. I think Heather's right. We can listen to it if we want, but I'm pretty sure it's 4.
I feel like you have to play it so we know.
I'm gonna say 5.
Are you really?
Yeah,
You're sticking with that?
I'm
You're
gonna
sticking
say
with 5?
Yeah.
All right.
Holy shit.
What's it feel like to be wrong?
Well, look, you guessed 3, motherfucker.
I did, and there's at least 3. In the
Oh
theme
no,
song.
you can't do that.
There's at least 3. Okay, here we go. Here's the Friends theme. This is how we're starting this today.
Yeah, because we're friends. Welcome to Don't Feed the Artist.
Can you imagine if this is the theme song?
Here we go.
Here we go.
Get
4.
shit on. Get shit on.
It could have just as easily been 5.
But it wasn't.
I know.
It's 4. Thank you, Ian. Welcome, Ian. 100%. We've made it. We're back, and Dave's wrong. It's good to be here.
Oh, Heather said they couldn't hear it.
That doesn't make any sense
Well,
to
the
me.
answer is still 4.
The
Yeah.
answer's still 4. I'll solve that problem
Well,
shortly.
we'll fix that, I guess.
Yeah.
You'll fix it in post, right?
Fix it and post for a live stream.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's not important for you guys to hear the Friends theme. You can just trust that it's 4 and go listen to it yourself.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
not
You also
like
you heard it in your head.
Yeah. It's not super duper important at least. Morning, welcome to Don't Be the Artist. I'm Hagen.
I'm Dave.
I'm Adam.
Talk for a second. I gotta fix this.
That's the important part of the show. We almost skipped over the intro just now.
How you doing, Adam?
I'm good.
Yeah.
A little tired, a little busy, but good.
Yeah.
How are
I
you?
feel much.
We haven't been here in a while, like 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks.
Feels like longer, really.
It does feel like longer. I'm good. I'm excited that I'm excited that the weather is
see what
starting to
happens when
cool down.
You really started talking about the weather.
Yes, because it's fucking changing in Texas. It's not 100 degrees anymore, and that is very important to me.
Still too hot.
Yeah, but the
No,
evenings
it's
are
not that
cooler.
bad. Evenings are cooler. Jazz Fest was fine as a result.
You have fun at Jazz Fest.
I heard that Jazz Fest was hot.
I only went for Brave Combo, and it was fine. The weather was good for that.
Yeah. Heather said in the chat, it's also cooling down because of Hurricane Milton.
Well, you know.
Yeah. That's why my allergies are worse.
Florida expects hurricanes, or they should.
Well, yeah. Doesn't mean it should be a regularly.
No,
occurring
yeah, it's definitely
thing.
2 hurricanes back to back is not good.
No.
That's not why we're here.
It is my
Talk about
favorite
hurricanes,
thing
but-
to watch TikToks. People be like, "I'm not leaving." Like,
Good
know.
for you. Good for
That's
you.
all- Did you see the
Let's
guy?
see how this goes.
there's a guy who he said he wasn't going to leave, and he's been like basically on a boat the entire time, like surviving.
Seems
And
like the worst possible place to
right,
Lieutenant
Right out of
Dan?
Hurricane.
One of the I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
And a Kick streamer, Kick's like the worst streaming platform, offered him $70,000 if he can make it, and then also a streaming deal on the platform.
Yeah.
It's just like, dude, what the fuck?
Well, and then so he made it,
Yeah,
and then the streamer found out that the guy has a criminal record,
yeah.
allegedly. And now people are researching it and finding out that it's not actually him that has a criminal record. It's another guy with the same first name but a different last name.
I mean, the whole thing with the streamer's Aiden Ross. That guy's a fuckhead. That guy's a piece of shit.
It is Aiden Ross.
Yeah, Aiden Ross is a piece of shit. In no way is him offering this guy money like it's Aiden Ross flaunting he has money and doing a bit for content.
Right.
That's all it was. And the fact that if he does have a criminal record and he'd be like, oh, I back off, he wouldn't do that. He's a grade A piece of shit.
Oh.
Never ever watch anything with Aiden Ross.
Okay. No,
Sure. Do it,
I
do
wasn't
it,
planning on it. You know.
I'm just glad that I didn't come in and go, yeah, I'm really into this streamer Aiden Ross.
Dude, I would have shit on you so hard. I would have shit on you immediately.
All right. Hagen, are you done yet?
Yeah, we need you back on the show because
Stop talking. Thank you. It should be working now. If it's not working, it's your fault. Okay. Need me back on the
you
show?
just like tuned out the Friends theme song.
I was fixing the
No. I mean, if you think it's still not working.
Oh yeah. It's your fault. You've
head.
decided. Jackson in the chat said the Sam Ash near my house is now a Spirit Halloween. Talk about that. Why the fuck would we talk about that? Well, I guess he just tricked me into talking about it.
Yeah, you just talked
It's
about
crazy though. Like when Sam Ash closed, everyone was like, it's so sad. It's so surprising. I'm like, it's not. Guitar Center has filed bankruptcy multiple times in its existence. Sam Ash is way worse position and has been unless you're in New York. Like that's the only place there have been a large sum of Sam Ashes is
Right.
in New York. But it's not a shock that it went out of business.
Yeah, but I mean, in New York, it's like every business has a ties to the mafia, so they're fine. So
well, I mean they're all gone now. But
sure, yeah. But I just mean in general, like businesses in New York do okay because they just take everything in cash and then don't pay taxes.
that's very true. That's very true.
Typical New York.
So, as they mentioned, it's been a while. We're back. It's been 2 weeks. We were gone. Dave and I were gone a couple weeks ago on the road with Moniker. Shout out to Jackson in the chat, everybody. Let's everybody give Jackson a huge round of. You guys aren't clapping. Huge round of applause. We were on the road. We went to Shreveport and we played in Tyler, Texas. There's a couple of interesting tour stories, a couple interesting things. Adam, I do have a question for you though, right off the bat, which is you've been on the road with us before.
Yeah.
You've seen so many bands. You've been at shows a lot. The first show that we played was us first. It was our friends in Makeshift Tape Deck. I'm wearing their shirt. And then the last band of the night was a Red Hot Chili Peppers cover band. I am not saying how I feel about that in either direction. Would you stay and watch that?
No. If the last band is a cover band, I'm sorry, but you lost me, and I will be going somewhere else.
Okay, so here's the my favorite part of that night, which was that band. And all they sounded good for what they were doing.
And they're all super nice dudes.
Yeah. They're all super nice. I use the singer's drum kit. There's the singer's backline kit. Yeah. They were all incredible players. They were really, really good.
Why are they doing that though?
Okay, hold on. I was looking I knew where everybody was. I don't know why they're doing that. I shouldn't have cut you off. That was rude.
No.
I knew where everybody was. I was like, okay, Jackson and Keely are over there. Our friends in Makeshift are over there. I was like, I haven't seen Dave in like 30 minutes. Where the fuck is Dave? And then I go inside and he's sitting at a table by himself, just like smiling, like, yeah. And I was like, I pointed at him and he was like, yeah, dude, the band.
I wasn't that enthusiastic.
You were pretty.
No, I wasn't. I pointed like I'm checking the band out. I wasn't like the band.
Yeah.
This music's
No,
so
I
good.
wasn't.
Where can I hear more?
Dude, do you know this song?
And
Do you have an album I can buy?
and that's not a
I have a
slight.
turntable now.
I don't have any speakers yet, but I have a turntable.
And that's not a slight to either Dave or the Red Hot Chili Peppers or that cover band. They did a great job of what they were doing, but it was hilarious to see all of us like hanging out, socializing, and Dave's like, check out the band.
Okay, let me explain myself here. First of all,
He's never listened to the Chili Peppers.
I was super tired from
Yeah.
that day, and I was also just like a little overwhelmed. I felt like every time I got in with a group and started talking to people, I was like, I don't really want to talk about what we're talking about. And then I was like, it's not the people, it's you. You're overexposed to society. Just go sit close to the band and watch the band.
Yeah.
The second thing I'll say is that I was very curious. I remember watching when John Frusciante joined the band, they did a live stream. And I was like, man, they sound really fired up and they sound great.
I mean, like rejoined.
Yeah, when he rejoined the band the most recent time, they sounded great. And then, but then I remember thinking, watching it, going like, do they sound good, or do we just accept that we're more open to hearing what they're playing because they're so entrenched in the music zeitgeist? So then I was thinking, okay, a Chili Peppers cover band will be a good litmus test for that.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
Because if these guys are playing it, like if they're good musicians, which they all were,
they were great.
Great.
Yeah, that shirt was off immediately.
Oh, immediately. And he had all the moves, and it was cool to watch. But
I guess that's why they're the closer then.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, and even though they played it well, I was like, yeah, it's just because they're in the zeitgeist.
Yeah.
Like some of this music is not actually good writing.
Yeah, it's
and
weird.
we're just used to the part.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was expecting it to be good writing though. Like,
sure, but Californication as an example, the intro on that is so empty. And then it goes into the song, and you're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, the song forms for a lot of their songs feel like how you write songs when you're younger. Like, oh, I have this intro, and then we have the song, and it's like they're totally separate ideas. And it was literally just like, what if we did this and then went into this? And it's like, it just doesn't make sense.
They never grew up and learned how to write more complicated songs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
yeah, or just more seamless.
Or never had to write more complicated songs either because they were successful from the start.
Yeah, they found what worked for them.
Yeah,
and yeah. So, but it was that was my obviously playing that show was a lot of fun because we as a band hadn't played together since May, and that was our first time playing together again.
No rehearsal,
and went up and played, and that was fucking awesome. But then my second favorite part was Dave liking just watching that band.
Yeah,
see, I think I would have if you had mentioned that was the final band, I would have been like, oh, I'm gonna go find somewhere to. I'm not even gonna like give it a shot, which isn't the right thing to do. I should probably give it a shot. Especially if you're performing there, you should give it a shot.
I mean, and
but
seriously,
I also would understand if you had just been like, "Well, I just left as soon as I."
No. At some point or other, everybody in all the bands checked out that band.
Sure, as you should.
Yeah,
Jackson, I like the guy who tried to give me $3,500.
Yes, because it was his birthday.
It was the guy's birthday.
That's why there was a Chili Peppers cover band.
Okay,
yeah, it was his request.
That makes more sense.
But
you can request it on your birthday. It's a weird. Okay,
they're also a bigger band in Shreveport.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like the people we know from there. I'm not saying anything bad about Shreveport, but it is a limited musical selection.
Our friends are from Montreux.
Right, I know, but they play
Montreux.
there a lot.
Yeah.
They play there a lot,
and it was a great time. It was truly incredible.
It was so much fun.
And so the next thing that I have is not necessarily music related. Although we went and played in Tyler, and we've played this venue before, and it was like even better this time around. The last band of the night was really, really fucking good. Two things about that venue though. So it's a comedy club, and I'm not going to say the name of the venue because I really do like them. But
we did this last time too.
There is this sign in the bathroom.
How many comedy clubs are there in Tyler?
That doesn't matter. Don't think about it.
Okay.
They have a sign in the bathroom for for rules for the comedians. Now I'm just going to read rule number 1.
Are you allowed to give comedians rules?
Apparently.
It's more
I feel
like
like that doesn't work.
it's more strong-handed suggestion.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you want your set to work tonight,
Okay.
you might want to read
play to
these.
your audience.
Yeah, they started with like as a business, we need to consider our audience experience to ensure they enjoy the show and look forward to returning. To help make the night a hit for both you and our guests, we have a few friendly suggestions.
Okay.
There you
So
no really smart jokes.
That's
It's basically one of them.
I wasn't one of the ones I was going to read, but yeah, that is one of them.
I've been to Tyler a lot.
Yeah, it's so the number 1 is personally my favorite. It's we're all for adult language and themes, but let's remember that Tyler, Texas is a hardworking blue collar town. Our folks, typically in their mid 30s to 50s, are here to enjoy a fun date night. While a little edginess can add to the fun, try to dial back on the F bombs and words such as cum, cunt, cock, or pussy.
That feels like a rule that was put there specifically for like two different comedians.
They said F-bombs, and then they just wrote the other words out.
You can't say the F word in East Texas or you catch on fire.
Well,
I was like, man, pick the fuck. What are you talking about?
The other ones are okay, just just 1%.
Yeah,
It's like FCC rules.
It blew my mind. Like reading, I was like, I can't. And then the other one is like making assumptions that townspeople being racist or ignorant is a no-go. It just doesn't sit well with everyone. That's one of the rules.
Yeah, they don't want to be told that.
and dude, but I will say, like, the audience we had that night, they all seemed super cool.
Yeah, it was
And
incredible.
it was they were such a good audience.
It was an incredible night. And
There were, I would imagine the people going to a comedy club in Tyler are not the people that they need to make that sign for.
Yeah,
they're
maybe.
probably more
it's like
not even left leaning, like politically, but like socially liberal.
yeah,
people.
it's
Because you don't tend to get a bunch of conservatives going to a comedy club.
sure. Yeah,
It's not a good recipe.
yeah.
Right. They're
So-
going to see, Joe Rogan on tour.
the
something
one
like that.
the one comedian they have.
Right, yeah.
So the night was that's kind of how we started the night with that. But the night prior, we all stayed together with the other band we were with, and I had brought two things for us. I had brought batched old fashioned, which turned out pretty good, and
So good.
I had brought a bottle of Malort. Adam, you've had Malort, right? Okay,
Yeah.
great, excellent. If you could describe how Malort tastes,
Don't know if I can. Because it's been a while.
okay.
I'm kind of wondering why you had this now.
It's not really part of the.
Okay.
I can explain it to you later.
He
but-
inherited it. Long story short.
Yeah, basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense.
So
You didn't go to the liquor store and be like, hey, you know what I want?
Malort.
Malort.
So I brought it with us, and so we the night before had these old fashions, Malort, whatever. So we get to the venue in Tyler, which is BYOB, and so we're all having the old fashions. We had some beer that were little mini beers.
We had some mini Michelob.
That's not the point.
Look at this guy.
Well, Jackson said I'm a
Were
boxer
those-
in the chat, so that
Were
kind
those
of
purchased in Tyler?
Shreveport.
Shreveport.
So
is that the maximum like alcohol? You
No.
can-
No. It was just- we were-
we got accosted. Jackson's
Okay.
partner got accosted in the gas station, and Hagen, in an effort to jump to her safety, grabbed the only thing of Michelob he saw.
Yeah, we were like in the midst of this guy accosting us and being horrible. He was sucked. But he we were trying to go, and so we were each getting like a 12-pack of beer or whatever. And I grabbed the one that I saw, and it was mini guys. It was
little
ridiculous.
4-ounce, like
7.5.
Okay.
Somehow we didn't get through the first
I don't know if
12-pack
this
that
is gonna
night
go
because
it's not going to go well on there. But
comically small.
I
Yeah.
feel like everybody had a Michelob that night, and
Yeah.
we didn't go through that first 12-pack.
Yeah,
somehow.
yeah.
So we didn't notice that they were small cans
we hadn't
until
opened
we
that
got
one
to
yet.
the venue the next day.
Yeah, so
That's great.
we had that and the old fashioned, but the old fashioned drum was gone. So a friend of ours wanted more beer. He got beer from one of the locals, and it was like, I want to do something nice. I'm gonna pour him some of the old fashioned. So I was like, yeah, that's cool. And he poured some, and there wasn't a lot left, so it was just like a little tiny bit at the bottom. So he grabbed the other bottle that was in the cooler and topped it off. And by topped it off, like filled it all the way
okay.
up. Didn't realize what it was. Goes and takes it to the guy, and then after he gives it to him, he's like, holy shit, that was Malort.
He comes running up to us. He's the drummer at Makeshift. He comes running up to us, and he's like, tells us that whole story. He goes, I think I gotta go apologize to that man.
Should I tell him? Yes.
Yes, dude, you gotta go.
Yes.
Go now, like before it's too late. You
Yeah.
gave that man a glass of Malort.
Yeah. It was old fashioned, like maybe a little bit up, like a little
like
bit of the glass.
old fashioned flavored Malort.
Yeah.
And then just the rest of the glass was
Yeah.
Malort. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
because our friend thought that that was just a bottle of whiskey
yeah.
that we were
okay.
using to mix into
Okay,
the old fashioned
I guess
bottle.
I could see that.
Yeah.
But even then, he's just giving somebody like, here's a glass of whiskey.
But he also used to be a bartender.
Yeah.
So I feel like,
I had so many questions that I just like, okay, sure, whatever, man. Whatever you say.
yeah, are you an evil genius?
Go for it, man.
Yeah.
The guy was super cool with it too. The guy that he.
I'm sure, yeah.
He was super cool with it. But yeah, so that was one weekend where we then came back after that weekend, and then I left shortly after that. we were going to try to fit an episode in, but I went to LA for like 5 days for a wedding and then ended up just hanging out. We took a vacation. It was super duper nice. I did go see music. I went to the Baked Potato and I saw some like fusion guys play. That was really fun. The only thing of note there, well, I guess two interesting things. Adam, have you been to the Baked Potato before?
I think so. It sounds familiar, so maybe.
It's a really cool club. They mostly do jazz there, but they
Is it in a basement?
No.
No.
But that was my second time being there. The first time I sat in the venue, and then this time I was looking. We were going with my cousin. We were looking at like tickets and stuff, and you can basically pay half price for the ticket and go sit in the patio, and like have the band like live stream to you out there, so you can still watch it and stuff. And I was like, that's actually kind of sick because like we can still talk.
That is a very LA solution to the problem. But
yeah, but like it's like
I don't hate it. Yeah,
it's nice to because like I wanted to hang out with my cousin and his girlfriend. I wanted to like talk, and so it was like cool. We can still watch music, and when the music like takes us over, we'll stop talking. We'll all listen, but otherwise we can hang out, and that's a super nice alternative to that. So like that was super cool. The guitar player was very very good, but this is such a small little thing, but he started off one of his songs by saying, this song's less of a tune and more of a vibe. I was like, hey, I'm gonna throw up that.
Yeah, you thought that. Everyone from LA was like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, this is awesome.
Is the vibe that I'm sick to my stomach because that sucked. And then the song was really good, and I was like, I don't really know how I'm supposed to feel about this. Like, this is too confusing for me.
He just insulted his own song.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, so that's where we've been, and now we're back. What have you guys been up to? That's where I've been.
As little as possible.
That's what you've been, as little as possible.
Yeah.
like on purpose.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I need a vacation. I think I need some time off.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Good time of year to go do that.
Yeah. I usually save it for Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just pushing through.
That's soon.
It is. It's pretty soon. It's pretty soon.
Yeah.
Adam, what you been up to?
I've become experienced in installing appliances in my home.
Oh yeah.
Installed a double oven.
Your new oven.
And a new
That's
dishwasher.
crazy.
So do you say, hey, what time should we put that in the oven?
No.
Okay.
Nice try.
Hey,
nice. I liked it. That was good. That was
You
really
do have to
good.
think about like which oven do you want to use though. They're the same, but one is cleaner and one is dirtier because it got used more.
You alternate.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to try to do.
Interesting. Okay.
That's a weird thing. I also installed a dishwasher.
Oh my god.
So I've got all major appliances.
Oh my god.
Installed them.
I'm calling Adam for shit.
Maybe not.
We're going to your house.
Maybe not.
Hey,
Come on,
can you
man.
do my dishes?
Yeah, no, not do my dishes.
That's what I'm going to call them for.
I will do everyone's dishes, but if I gotta install some shit, nah. That ain't, I mean,
this house is older than my house, and I've run into lots of problems with old houses.
Oh yeah.
Like pulled the dishwasher out, and I'm like, cool. There's no like junction box for the electrical. It's just wired straight in. Cool.
Yeah.
That's good. That's what you want to see.
I had a problem with our garbage disposal, and I didn't even try to fix it. I just called maintenance. I was like, I don't know what's wrong.
That's fair. Yeah.
I don't know. And then he pressed a button, and it worked.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's crazy. I wish I would have known about that or even tried, but I just accepted my defeat of this garbage disposal.
I'm not being facetious when I say this to you. Another thing you can do is check to see if your outlets have a reset button.
Oh, I know
because
that.
There was we got some work done on our AC last year for a different reason, and the garage area lights and stuff weren't coming back on. And the guy that was helping us was like, "Oh, let me go look at the breaker box and blah blah blah." And I just walked over and saw an outlet, and I was like, clicked it, and everything came back on.
Yeah. I do know about that, but yeah, this was like a reset button, I guess, for the garbage disposal, and so whatever. But yeah, I've just accepted I will not know anything about those things and don't want to. So I'm just gonna call you.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
Maybe that'll be my late retirement career, just being a handyman who does shit under the table. Just like, I don't know, man, but we can just, if you want that, you want to put a double oven there, we'll just cut out some more shit and then
great,
break the shelf out. It'll be fine.
Heather said, all we get work done on our AC. I wonder why.
It's my fault.
It's not like you guys use it.
Yeah, we put it through its paces.
That you do. That is one way to put it. Okay, so
I put it through its paces.
There you go. That's better. That's better.
You're getting the most value out of the AC.
True.
Well,
true,
I'm
true,
also
true.
paying for it.
Okay, so So we have some new lists that I thought would be easy for us to check out, and also maybe a little rage-inducing depending on how this works out.
Okay.
These are two lists. There's the top 100 best songs of 2020s so far, and then there is
a bit early for this website to be doing this. Is it Pitchfork?
Yeah, it's Pitchfork. Okay. And then there is
We're like barely halfway through.
The top 100 songs of 2020's readers poll results. So we have the Pitchfork, like their edit their version,
their intellectual version,
and then
what the masses think.
What the masses think the top 100 is.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Which list are we gonna hate more?
Both. Maybe album. No, readers polls will be less rage-inducing. I will guess.
Yeah, I think
that's probably the case.
I think we'll be able to handle it. I think the readers will be way less worse. I think that the actual Pitchfork article is going to be really tough. We can kind of jump through this. We can jump around a little bit. Just jump straight down. I think at least we look at like 25 down.
Or let's do all 200.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that.
That's the reaction I wanted from my oven joke.
This is a
two side, both of you going, ugh.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay, so
if you want an oven, you can. I can install the other oven we had. You can have two ovens. Just
I would
different
places.
Stack them.
Yeah, different places.
He doesn't want more.
One over here, one over here.
I don't even want.
You don't need more things.
He doesn't want more heat in his house.
Yeah,
keep that out. Keep that out. Put it outside. Outside oven.
Outside.
Yeah, there you go.
Oven. Yeah.
Otherwise known as a grill.
Okay.
It's a grill with extra stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
And less features.
Yeah, bring it over and install it.
Fancy grilled, not so fancy. So we'll start with the Pitchfork version, and then we'll go to the readers in hopes that the readers will kind of lighten us up a little bit. We'll take a look at some. I'm just going to scroll. You say stop, and then we'll look at what we got.
Wait. Or do we want to compare?
Like side by side?
We can do that. We can compare. We can side by side it. Let's do that.
Let's do it.
All right, so let's look at each 100. So we have Lil Yachty, Poland, for Pitchforks, and then for the readers we have.
They really didn't put any effort.
Yeah. For the readers we have Black Midi, Welcome to Hell. So I know people.
List already.
I know people who listen to Black Midi, and I know people who talk about Lil Yachty.
Yeah,
that's kind of like where I know people who. Actually, I'm sure I know people who do listen to Lil Yachty, but I actually know people who like Black Midi a lot. So
was this the Lil Yachty record that was like very jarring?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Wait, are these songs or albums?
Songs.
Okay. Like he's singing.
No, I mean like.
Oh. No, hold on. Lil Yachty is most known for being a rapper, not a singer, and he took a fucking left turn.
Are these songs? Yeah, they sing.
Yeah, he's singing.
Oh, he's singing. Okay. So again, I don't want to go through all 100. I'm just going to scroll. Someone say stop.
Stop.
All right, 95. Blake Mills, Skeleton is Walking.
That's a good record if you like all of his stuff, but I don't think it's going to be in the top 100 of the 2020s.
Okay, and then 95 from the readers is MJ Lenderman, Knockin', and I love MJ Lenderman. So I actually haven't listened to his newest record, but I think that Knockin' was off of his last album, and that is a really good album. So so far we're looking pretty good. I like it. All right, I'm going to scroll.
Let's just go to 90.
Going to 90.
Just do every 5.
Yeah. Pink Pantheress, Pain. I don't know what that is.
I don't know that record.
Adam, you know what that is?
No.
It's the queen of ASMR.
Okay.
I don't know.
That's
Crazy.
the new genre of music.
I mean, sure.
I guess, right?
Yeah.
I believe the full genre is ASMR&B.
Yeah. Let's see.
That's very intriguing.
Maybe we did listen to this at some point. What was the song? Pain. Let's check it out. We did listen to
hear
this
on a Fun Fridays.
I wonder what Fun Friday was. 2021. So maybe someone suggested it or something.
Maybe. This feels like something a friend of the show Pablo would have suggested.
Yeah.
In 2022.
Yeah.
Or 23. I don't get the ASMR and B.
I think it's just the fact that it's lo-fi.
Give it a new name, so it's a new genre.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay, yeah, that does sound pretty good. And then we have 90 for the readers list, which is Sufjan Stevens' Shit Talk.
Is that his newest one?
I'm assuming that's off of the newest one. I don't know. I don't think he's released anything else.
Sorry, I guess I'm confused because it's the readers poll is songs and albums, and
it says best songs.
It says songs.
The one that we're on right now, at the top, it says
best songs. So I'm assuming there's two lists. So this is the songs, and then probably if I scroll down, I bet there's albums. Okay. I'm gonna check.
So,
spoilers.
Pitchfork couldn't be bothered.
Yeah. So that's the albums.
I wonder if Pitchfork did the same. Oh, it just says songs. Okay.
So that's the albums. Okay, so let's see. Sufjan. Oh, there's two. Oh, maybe it's off of Javelin. Yeah, it's off Javelin. Okay. Okay, so Shit Talk. There we go. Okay, down to 85 then.
85 then.
Japanese Breakfast, Be Sweet. That's Pitchfork's choice. I think that's a pretty cool one. Have you listened to much Japanese Breakfast, either of you?
No, I don't think I have.
Not really.
A little bit, what we've listened to on the show, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, I think so far I'm actually I'm not bothered by Pitchfork's choices. That's like this is fine. The one thing that I feel as though like the songs that I'll probably end up liking the most are the ones that are going to be in like the 100 to 50 range, because like I'm like, oh yeah, these are good. These are good songs, and good choices. But yeah. Well, I think it's going to get more egregious. I actually do know what number one is for them.
For both?
No. Just for Pitchforks, because the way I found the list was the list got posted with like number one with it, and I was like, oh fuck,
I hate that.
It's fine. 85 for the readers is Pink Pantheress again, and Ice Spice, Boy's a Liar Part 2.
Okay.
Interesting. I wonder how they did a lot of this. Like if they just like had people type in the song names.
Yeah, that's a big ask.
Yeah, I don't know how that feels kind of wild, but that could work. Down to 80 then. 80 we have, don't know. Jlin? Is that how you would say this?
I would say Jalen.
Jalen. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Don't know. But the power of the song Embryo is such that it takes 4 Grammy-winning percussionists working overtime to even match a fraction of it. Interesting.
That's a
bold statement.
Yeah.
That seems.
I don't know how to take that.
Yeah. Which one was it? Embryo.
I mean, I think even saying Grammy-winning percussionist sets a standard that's not very decided.
Yeah, that's very true. Let's check it out. Whoa. What the fuck?
Okay.
I don't know if it would take 4 Grammy-winning percussionists working overtime to match this.
No.
But it's really cool.
Would take a computer. But that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with it. But
of course.
That's a weird description of this.
Yeah.
It's feeling more like first we'll have one half cigarette, you know?
Yes, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I feel like Jojo Mayer, the drummer, could do this all by himself.
Yeah, I think we should send this to, if anyone doesn't know who he is, El Estepario. I guarantee if you're on like social media and you're anywhere in the music realm of social media, you've seen him. But I would he is he could do this. He could do that by 100%. Himself. And he would post probably how it took him 70 takes to do it, but he could definitely do it by himself. Okay, 80 in the other list, we have Charlie XCX 365.
Nice.
Yeah. This
Makes
would
sense.
just be one of those things where I'm like surprised it's not higher. There might be higher Charlie XCX songs down the list.
Yeah, I would say Brat will be higher.
It might end up being, but that is, not shocking that it's on the list at all. 75, Black Midi, John L. All right, there we go. That's good.
I don't know this record.
Jackson likes it a lot.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You don't know what it sounds like, man.
I'm only saying that because I've
don't
heard
even
him
know
talk
what
about
it
Black
sounds
Midi.
like.
Everybody knows one person who likes Black Midi.
Yeah, and it's Jackson, friend of the show. Quitter.
Wait, it's okay. It says 2020. This is 2021. This is confusing. The singer, I think it's the singer for Black Midi, just released a solo record, and I listened to some of it.
I think so, yeah.
And it's just like, man, it just proves my thing with this band. I think that all of them are amazing musicians, and whatever the singer is doing too on this, if he's playing everything or some of it, whatever writing, great. Can't stand his voice. Just can't. I love everything I hear musically, but as soon as he opens his mouth, I don't know. We'll listen to it though.
Thank you, Frank Zappa.
Yeah, for real. And I'm grooving with this. I think this is great.
This is really cool.
Yeah.
Also, worth pointing out, it's the opener for this album.
Yeah.
So it's a good start. And then if you don't like his voice, you'll...
Oh, no. Oh, actually, yeah. Still, thank you, Frank Zappa.
yeah.
From the crowd, and the curtain is a patchwork of imitation vermilion, and a red bar hangs over the throne that has been found.
I just think it's great. Like, the music is so cool.
Yeah.
This is a scene on Main Street when John 50
But I just can't do his voice. I like it, and I know that
It makes
that
sense
is-
it's on this list, though.
Yeah,
It's a little
the-
surprising it's not high, or they're not higher.
Yeah.
This is one of the only modern things I've ever heard where I thought I could imagine Les Claypool from Primus going, "Wish I wrote that."
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. I think that's definitely a very true. I mean, listening to this kind of stuff, it makes me think of like everyone I know who's done like math rock, who's done noise music, anything like that, and like this feels like peak of all of that kind of stuff.
Put all of it together in a blender.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just like
in a good way. Like,
yeah.
not a bad way,
The musicality, the writing, everything. It feels really, really chaotic but also thought out and really well done. But yeah, it's my problem. I just can't do the voice. 75 on the readers list, we have Turnstile Mystery. Now, this is a thing that that's me. I know that's my bad. I can't do it. I tried that album so many fucking times, and I just couldn't get into it. And it's an album that I should like. I should like it.
Let's hear some of it.
God, fuck.
I think this is a band that I've been trying to get into as well, but I haven't really listened to a full album.
Well, this album, Glow On, is like it's so many people people love this fucking record, and I've tried so much.
This sounds so familiar.
Probably listen to it at some point.
Oh, they're like a punk band, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Great bass tone.
You don't like this?
I like.
What is it
parts
that you
of
don't like about it?
Don't know. This is an album that I have listened to this whole album multiple times, and I just can't. I don't know what it is. I never have returned to it unless I'm like, let me try again. I don't know.
It sounds like something you would like.
Yeah. Every time I listen to it, I'm like, something's broken in me because I like this. I'm supposed to like this, but whatever. It is what it is. So that was 75. Let's go to 70 in the Pitchfork list. I saw Boy Genius up there. Home is where long distance can join twins. That's just a funny sentence.
That's why they put that there.
Hardcore arena rock, Ian said about Turnstile, I assume, and that is appropriate.
They're playing arenas?
I don't know if they are, but they blew up big.
Yeah,
so
I do know that.
Yeah, so I mean, they could. I can't. Yes, let's go, Ian. Come on, that's a band that we both should like, and we just can't. It's like, ugh. Okay, I don't know what this is. Home is where.
Me neither.
Nope, never heard of it.
Home is where thrive on twisted imagery and trans allegories. On the emo staple, long distance conjoined twins, singer Bay McDonald proposes a series of increasingly surreal ideas to Samantha, their titular twin, as metaphors for the agony and exhilaration of gender transition. Okay, let's listen to it.
Good job reading that.
I don't think it was very good, but thanks.
Well, it's not up to you. I think you did a good job.
I think that if I was reading that in a classroom, someone would have been like, faster.
Well, they can get over it.
True. Okay, here we go.
Did not expect that.
Didn't
Nope.
either.
This is great.
I really like this.
Yeah.
The singer kind of sounds Irish.
Yeah.
They're from Florida.
Well, I like it a
Okay.
lot.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. It's really good. I like their description on Spotify. Our band could be your neighborhood. Home is where forever. I like it.
Okay.
And that's their name. Home is where, but like home is where forever.
Yeah.
I think it's just like if you just say their name and then other words, it's just a funny thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're good at writing
Yeah.
based on the titles alone.
They get words. I don't. 70 on the reader list is Taylor Swift, Anti-Hero.
Oh, cool. Next.
That is-
65.
That is one of the better songs of her recent stuff.
Is that the one with the Kendrick Lamar?
No, I think Anti-Hero was the one that went pretty viral
The
on
one
TikTok.
you would,
Oh.
no, the one you will hear it every single
me.
time you go into
Hey,
a Target.
it's me.
Yeah,
I'm the problem. It's me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not off of the
Okay,
new
let's
album
go.
that we really hated.
No,
so
it's not off of that. That's very, very true. That's very, very true. Okay, moving on then. That was quick. 65. Aldous Harding, Fever. Man. All right, Pitchfork, you're doing it again.
What are they, a Harry Potter character? Go on. Fucking dead silence, dude. Holy shit. Dead silence.
You seen Harry Potter?
There's a lot
Yeah.
going on there.
You seen Harry? You know, that's not a Harry Potter character.
How is that a Harry
It
Potter?
sounds like it.
Because Albus?
Yeah,
Because
probably.
Albus
Probably,
Dumbledore?
yeah.
Because Albus
Yeah, probably.
Dumbledore?
Yeah, probably.
Because Albus Dumbledore?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, but how isn't it that author Aldous Huxley? Is that his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, we
I
had to
don't
read the
read.
book.
I think that's the author's name.
Yeah.
I could be wrong though.
No, it is. Yeah.
Okay, great. What, you didn't think of that Aldous?
No, I don't read.
Never have, never will.
Hey, you know what? I respect that.
Both
I
of you
respect
know
that.
I can't read a word.
I can't either.
That's why he's just sitting here waiting for you to say the names of the.
That's why he's like, you read so good.
Yeah, you read good.
Okay, I don't know what this is. Aldous Harding song Fever. Fever is like much of Aldous Harding's. Oh my God, what is that word?
Irv?
I feel like an idiot. I should know that word.
No, this is Pitchfork just showing off being assholes.
I should know that
Well, I
word.
feel like that's the last word in hors d'oeuvre, and that's why I think it's oeuvre.
Moving on.
It's fine. We don't need to know what this word is.
It's character
put
work.
that in there to be an asshole.
OEU.
One moment she's like a petulant Victorian lady running through the fields. The next, a brassy lounge singer. Okay, cool. Let's give it a go.
The definition is the works of a painter, composer, or author regarded collectively.
I've seen that word before, and I feel like it's like pronounced.
Just say like much of their work. With
Yeah,
their feet
or
so hard.
fucking or discography.
I feel like it's something like that, but it's not important. Art illiteracy is not important here.
It's very Pitchfork to be like, look, I went to journalism school.
I got it.
Oeuvre. Great.
Sure. All right.
Jeez.
I'm very dismissive of journalists who want to show off that they were
No words.
educated.
Yeah.
Sure.
I went to journalism school, and you don't have to do that.
Yeah.
Not
Right.
part of the deal.
So tired, you said, you bet. Guess we did what the other expected.
This is good.
Eleven days in the heat of the city. Together, I had stars coming all around.
Why did the drums sound so bad?
Let me
I mean,
your mother
everything else sounds so good.
Yeah, it sounds weird, right? The drums sound weird.
Yeah, they sound like they ran out of money. We're like, fuck, let's
Well,
record
to
the
be
drums.
fair, that's the last person you hire, right? Is the drums.
Last thing you record too.
Yeah.
all my favorite.
I like this. I could see you listen to that album.
Yeah. That's not bad at all. Okay, 65 in the readers list. We have Bob Dylan, "Murder Most Foul."
We have to listen to it
Yeah.
to see how bad this is.
Why the fuck is that?
I didn't know he was still doing like new music.
Oh my god.
I think it's his first new album in a while. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know how to. I'll just search the song, I guess.
It's
I don't know.
yeah, just do that.
I don't know what album.
And
it's on.
we should just misread that as 66 and put 66 as 65, I think.
What's 66? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
100%. All right, here we go. "Murder Most Foul." Oh no, I'm not
Oh,
listening to
It's
this.
this one. It's the 16. I was gonna
not
guess it was.
listening to
Okay, yeah,
this.
All 16 minutes and 54
Who
seconds.
fucking put this as a good song? It's too long.
They put it. Jackson submitted it as a joke.
And they listened.
Bro.
That's right.
What?
This is the JFK album. that he
yeah. God,
did, which is
we're
a
not
sentence that doesn't make any sense.
moving on. 60. We have Band Manrill.
It sounds like a made up name.
All names are made up.
Yeah. Well,
Heartbroken.
jeez.
He doesn't know how to read. It's okay.
I'm learning.
Say that band name.
Manrill.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
That's pretty good. Good job.
Thank you.
While club scholars will debate forever about the true genesis of rapping over club beats, many can agree that the moment that kickstarted the worldwide club rap boom was Heartbroken. This is the thing that started it.
Manrill.
This is ridiculous.
Prefixed.
Oh, real, right? That's right there. Okay, what is this song called?
Heartbroken.
Jesus Christ.
Not even
the
in their
top one?
top. Oh,
Wow.
God.
This is embarrassing for all of us here.
Come on, Pitchfork.
You know, it'd be cool if Pitchfork had the technology to put links to songs in their article.
Oh,
You
yeah.
just hit
Stop.
play.
You're thinking too much.
It'd be Bandcamp.
Nobody's ever done it. I mean,
This song is 1 minute and 45 seconds.
Make another hit.
better than 18 minutes.
True.
I hope it's like.
Yeah, kind of.
It could be.
Oh, yeah, true. But it's rapping over club beats, so I think it's got to be, yeah. Nice.
It's for you, Hagen.
That's for me.
It's a short song.
Did you say that's why it's a short song? all of them. Fucking nailed it, dude.
So quietly, nobody noticed, did they?
Yeah, you whispered that to yourself.
That's my shit song.
So this really started this trend in 2021?
I guess so.
I feel like that's a thing that would have had to happen earlier.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Pitchfork's the arbiter of these things. So
Yeah, that's true. They get to decide all trends in society.
it's very true. 60 on the readers list, we have Low, Days Like These. I recall listening to Low at some point, but I don't remember much. Have you guys listened to Low?
Oh,
I
think so.
do, but I don't know the song.
Dude, that's crazy. Like all the things that are in between these, I right before Low is Wednesday, 2 Wednesday songs, and then Jessie Ware, and then 100 Gex. Give me those. I
59
know
also.
those. Yeah, 59 and 58. Jeez, and 57. Oh my fucking.
We should just
God.
go for this entire list, obviously, and ignore Pitchfork.
I mean, I guess
It's looking that way.
I guess it's like kind of good that the ones that are popping up that we're talking about, I don't know, so we can
Yeah,
at least like listen
fair.
to them at least. Okay, here we go. Days Like These by Low.
You've seen everything. If I were living in days like these,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it's cool.
say you only take what you bring. Maybe that's just the way they speak. Know that I would do anything. Is it something that I can't see?
Do you hear, I just now hearing that super high vocal on the left.
Everybody
Yeah.
just chased by dreams. That's why we're living in days like these again.
That's it.
It's the anti-Bob
I
Dylan.
really want to know if there's going to be a groove.
So I've listened to this album a couple times, and if I remember right, this song stands out as like kind of in the two halves of the album,
Okay.
because it is kind of the midway point.
Yeah, it's 6th song. The song before it is 7
It
minutes
isn't
long.
something you can choose.
Holy shit.
Jeez.
It isn't
What the
coming
fuck?
in
That is wild.
always looking for that one sure thing. Oh, you want it so desperately. You know you're never gonna feel complete.
It's a lot of like.
It is a
No,
weird
you're never
choice to put on this
gonna
list, because like as a song by itself, I don't know if it works right.
I mean, we're not gonna listen to the whole 5
Yeah, yeah.
minutes. Does it like get into more, or is it just that?
Skip ahead
Okay,
just a
okay,
little
okay.
bit.
Oh.
Interesting.
It is very much. If I'm remembering the right song, at least on the album, it's a very transitional song.
Gotcha.
Between, like two halves of the album, so that's why it's weird to me to put that on the list. But the album itself is great.
It's beautiful.
It's their only album of the decade, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a super beautiful thing. That was awesome. 55. We have DOS. Look,
not Dawes.
not
No,
DOS.
that's tonight.
Oh, that comes out tonight.
Yep.
Oh shit.
So yeah, that's where I'll be at midnight.
11 o'clock.
Oh, yeah.
11 o'clock.
Okay.
You just
Unless
listen-
you use Tidal
I don't.
When does it come out on Tidal?
at midnight.
Seriously?
Local time zone.
Oh my god. That's wild.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if I want to listen to a new album that's coming out, I have to like illegally download it for the first like hour, basically.
or just wait till
You know,
midnight.
or just wait till midnight.
Yeah, that's passed out on the bedtime.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. As,
Responsible adult.
as many years as I've known Adam, he is definitely a early to bed kind of guy.
Yeah, I'm a morning person. Some people don't know this about me.
But this guy gets up at 6 a.m. every single day. And you know what he does? He installs appliances and he fixes your computer. That's what he does at 6
Do the
a.m.
appliance install stuff like late at night to where like it's a problem because Home Depot's closed.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
The opposite of that.
If the euphoric beat that corkscrews through DOS's look doesn't make you move, you must be missing a pulse. Okay. Well, that is all I needed to hear. To
Sounds
listen
like
to this
sounds like
one.
an insult.
It sounds like an insult.
You see me on my own, myself You see me on my own, myself on my own. Do it on my own, myself on my own. You see me on my own.
Pitchfork's
Myself
picks all seem very similar.
on my own. You
Ooh,
know
that flipped.
I'm on my own.
Yeah, it did.
Not looking at
It's cool.
myself on my own. Do it on my own.
I don't know why they use words like euphoric for this.
I don't know about that. Yeah.
Do it on my own.
I think you have to come up with like better like music adjectives. Bouncy,
Bouncy.
wavy.
Well, those aren't the words they teach in journalism.
I guess so.
Glassy.
Glassy, yeah. Well, Adam, you're missing a pulse.
Yeah, I guess so. It's not for me.
Whatever. Yeah, it's not for you, I guess. Or we need to take you to the doctor. 55. We've listened to this artist, and I'm gonna Yves Tumor. I think I don't know Yves Tumor. We've listened to this artist before. I think on Fun Fridays.
It looks familiar, like the name does.
Yeah.
Let's find out why it looks familiar. Let's see here. What's the song called?
Gospel for a New Century.
Gospel for a New Century. I do like that a lot of these songs aren't just like the top song on these people's list, on like their Spotify. That's interesting. That's
that is
super
cool.
interesting.
Well, especially for being the audience,
Yeah.
like reader list.
I feel like this is on that if the first time you listen to it, you have to like check to make sure your
Yeah.
shit's not broken.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It took 40 Grammy-winning horn players to recreate this. Did they just come out with some new stuff? Because this voice sounds very familiar.
2023, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's super
good.
cool. All right, and on to number 50 in Pitchfork's list. We have, oh my God, why? Charlotte Adigeri and Bolus Pupil. This is a joke. I'm being punked. This is not fair. Why can't Troye Sivan be 50? I could have read that name, but he's 49.
We know who that is.
God, ugh.
Okay,
It's like they knew that people were going to go through and just look at the every 5, every 10.
Fuck.
Well, let's do for the last from 45 down. We can do 46, 45, or 44 as an example.
Just to get out of,
Sure.
just
Just
to
pick
get out
one
of
of
the pattern,
three.
'cause maybe
That's
they
fine.
Did, maybe
That's
they did
fine.
plan
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try to say it again. When that 2-note whistle of lust pierces the air for the first time, there's a second of confusion before you realize what it is. A cat call on their Queasy dance single, It Hit Me. I'm not gonna say their names again. They recount intimate stories of violating, embarrassing sexualization, swapping tales on every verse. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
They make me type it and say it and everything. It's just my favorite thing in the world. Someone else has tried to say it. Someone.
Charlotte Adigeri
A didgeridoo?
and
That
Bolus
wasn't right.
Bolus Pupple.
It must be like French. It just
I mean, yeah.
must be.
Also, not a song that's in the top couple. Actually, that's kind of.
I just assume they all are.
Yeah.
First time I heard this, everything changed. I was waiting for the bus. Field hockey practice. 13 years old. A couple of men stared at
from across the street.
I 100% know why people really like this. This is not for me at all.
Yeah, me neither.
But I 100% like I could see myself being at like some kind of, I don't know, if I was at a club environment and this came on, this would be a jam. I would dig this.
Yeah.
But this listening wise, it's not my thing. But I especially like lyrically and storytelling wise, I could see this going like crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're Belgian.
Interesting. Okay. And then that was 50, right? Okay,
Yeah.
50 on the readers list is Phoebe Bridgers' Garden Song. We did it. We got one that we know. We're good.
We can say that
We can
one.
say the name. We don't have to listen to it. We're good there. All right, 45. Moving.
No, you got to do 40, 46, 47. What do
We
you
get
mean?
to pick. We get to
We can
pick.
do one or the other.
Yeah, we get to pick. It's actually pretty. Okay, so 45 is Glorilla and Hit Kid, FNF. I believe I've heard this song, but it's not coming to mind. 46, you have The Smile.
That is
Bending-
the stressful one that we listened to.
Dude,
on
Adam, have
Fun
you heard this
Fridays.
song?
Yeah.
You've heard that? Okay, it sucks.
It's great.
I was listening to this in my car like on the way to work. I think
Oh, that's dude.
What the fuck?
not this song specifically.
Do
the
you
album.
do
the
you love
album.
panic
No,
attacks?
the album this is on.
Okay,
is what
okay.
I hadn't listened
This is
to
from
it.
their first new album of the year.
Yeah, because they just put out a second one, right?
Yeah.
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 Well, I was listening to the album and then this song came on and I was like, I'm gonna pull over now.
Yeah.
And I get why Pitchfork would put this in their list.
Oh, yeah.
And as a song, I also recognize that it is really cool. It's just like it is a song that has just like induced anxiety in me.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, nope. And then Big Thief, Vampire Empire at 44, which we also know that one. So we'll go ahead and move on. We have 45 on the readers list. Jesse Ware, What's Your Pleasure? Jesse Ware is super cool. Have you guys listened to Jesse Ware?
I don't know. I'm sure we have on Fun Fridays.
Yeah, I think we
But
have.
they're showing up a lot on this list.
Yeah. Pitchfork loves Jesse Ware. Let's see.
What's your pleasure? Oh, it's on the list.
It is.
Oh, this is the readers poll.
The people actually listening to things.
Yeah.
And if I'm not misremembering, Jesse Ware also has a podcast with her mom.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I get why this is on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell we've got potential.
Yeah, super cool.
Yeah.
And then right next to that is Mitski, My Love All Mine, which is just like such a wild hit. I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been like Kelly Clarkson or something. No. Fuck. It's not
It got really big on TikTok.
Yeah,
right?
but there was a really big celebrity. Maybe it was on Kelly Clarkson's show that was saying how much they love this song. And it was
It's
like
a good song.
Yeah, I was like, cool. Mitski is like should be blowing up. That's super cool to see. It did blow up on TikTok. Now, number 40 on Pitchfork's list, we have MJ Lenderman, Knockin'. Let's go. That's awesome. That's really cool. I know, but Pitchfork does love him, so that makes
Not
sense.
surprising either.
Yeah. And then 41, Ice Spice, and 39, Mitski,
yeah.
another Mitski song, Working for the Knife. And then we have 40 on the readers list, Fontaine's DC, Jackie Down the Line. Let's go. God, that's a great fucking song.
I would go for 41, which is Fiona Apple's Fetch the Bolt
Yeah.
Cutters.
That's really good too. Olivia Rodrigo, 39, Vampire. That's great
That's
too.
all. Seems like this list is all pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, so far I'm not mad. I was expecting this list to piss me off, but I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm good so far. 35 we have U.S. Girls for American Dollars with 36 Cole Police. I don't know who that is. And then Turnstile again at 34 with Mystery. We should check out one of these two. I don't. Do you guys know either one of these artists?
No, I don't.
Cole Police or U.S. Girls. Let's see. I see Spun Out Saxophone Drone, and I'm gonna go
Yeah, I'm gonna
no
say
thank
no.
you.
Yeah, let's go. U.S. Girls for American Dollars.
Unless someone else is like, yeah, let's listen to that one. That sounds awesome.
Here we go.
Let's listen to the Saxophone Drone.
Now, watch there be saxophone in this song.
The rest of it's just
the wrong a flat 7 and a major 2. Sounds like a Wolfpack track.
It does.
Yeah.
In this world where they say it's not personal, it's business. Moving numbers from account to account. Keeping secrets.
Good, I'm glad we picked this one.
Yeah.
My money is quick to count. I got
I like it.
Yeah.
Cool. And that was in 2020, so it's good that it's stood the test of time, I suppose, as we're dealing with these 2020
Yeah,
songs.
yeah,
I feel like,
so long ago.
hey, you know, a lot of music's come out since
Yeah,
then.
that's true.
35 in the readers list, we have Charlie XCX Forever with surrounding it Sabrina Carpenter Espresso and The Smile, again, Bending Hectic.
Wow.
That's great. All that's really good.
I need to listen to more Charlie XCX.
Yes, you do. Yes, you really, really do. Like I said, put it on while you're doing some shit.
Yeah.
Like let it take you while you're cleaning the house or something. You know. Why'd you laugh at that,
No, for no reason.
Heather? Why did he laugh at that?
Don't answer it.
Okay, and then we go to 30 on Pitchfork's list. Sabrina Carpenter Espresso. That's
That makes sense.
it makes me happy. Good, it's good to see that like everyone likes this music.
Yeah, I just wonder if it's going to end up at the end of the decade.
Probably.
still
Sure.
on list.
It feels like a song that's got about a lot of recency bias to it.
It's just cool to see like Pitchfork
Which isn't
liking.
to say it's bad. but
Yeah, it's just good to see Pitchfork liking like good pop music.
She answered.
like mainstream music.
Yeah, well, like I mean, mainstream.
Not
yes,
like Pitchfork
yes.
not trying to like be like, well, here's some really obscure stuff in
Right.
the top 10.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that does make me happy. With 31 being Wet Leg, Let's Go, and 29 being Ethel Kane. Heather, thank you for the answer. I appreciate that. With 30 on the readers list being Waxahachie Fire, I love that.
Yeah.
And Troye Sivan, Rush, and The Weeknd, Blinding Lights. That can, I mean, I get why readers would put that there,
That's
but
a big. That song was a big.
it was a big song.
All of his songs have been big songs.
I just just not there.
Yep.
It's just never been there. I just
That's
don't.
okay.
Thank you, Adam.
You don't have to like it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And we go to 25 on Pitchfork's list. Charlie XCX and Lord. The girl so confusing with Lord. It's great. Awesome still. That's such a long blurb.
You can tell they really liked it.
Yeah. And Beyonce Alien Superstar at 24. That's great. Okay. And then we have 25 here on the readers list. And we get Big Thief, Simulation Swarm. You didn't like this album.
No, I didn't.
You didn't like this.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's on me. I will say that it's probably objectively good music.
Sure.
Yeah.
But it's just not me.
I think we enjoyed it, right?
I enjoyed it.
yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was a lot of fun.
I would have picked 26, which is the hard part 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's,
makes sense.
That's
Kendrick
good.
Lamar's
That's good. And 24 is Chapel Roan Red Wine Supernova, which is also great. So, and then moving to number 20 over here on Pitchfork's list.
We're getting close.
We are getting close. Earl Sweatshirt Making the Band. That's great. With Yvette's Tumor right above that. We just listened to that one earlier. And Fever Ray. Shiver. I feel like we've listened to that looks so familiar.
That album showed up on a list of top albums of last year.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's
and
what
we
it was.
were all going to listen to it, and none of us did we?
This album? Did
There's
we
so
all
much
gonna
to
listen to this
listen
one?
to.
No. Like I think we all were like intrigued by it.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Okay, yeah.
Can we hear the
we should probably listen to
the Earl
song, yeah.
Sweatshirt song?
Yeah, you can. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, you go to the bathroom.
You
and we'll
can
listen to
listen
Earl
to it.
Sweatshirt.
Here's the keyboard. Just
You gotta
it's
type
not
it.
gonna pull that much further.
You got to read and type.
That's fine. I'm just glad they can't see me typing on the screen.
They're staring. At
Oh,
your
they
fingers.
can see it. That's good.
And the song is called Making the Band. Great if you handed me the mouse. And the volume's down on the fucking thing.
Oh, hold on.
Okay, no. Let's just not listen.
Just sit here and wait.
Yeah, we'll just wait. 20, 21.
Yeah.
I guess we need to listen to Yves.
No, we
Eves.
did listen to one, right?
Yeah. No, I mean like in
Did
general.
listen to more. Yeah.
Let's look at some of the higher up ones. Cardi B is 22.
That makes sense.
Do you listen to Waxahachie?
I have before. I didn't work for me, but I can see why people like it.
What kind of music is it? If you remember.
I don't remember.
Okay.
Because it's not one that I went back to at all.
Yeah.
But it makes sense it's on this list.
Right.
So Well, what about go over to the reader list and we'll see what's around
for
here,
20.
'cause they started putting in some production work on here and put some
Album covers.
art instead of
Let's
just
see
having a giant list.
Yeah, they started at 25.
20, 25. So that tells you what they really think.
Oh, there's Japanese breakfast.
Makes sense.
We don't want to get too far down.
So, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
You left the volume turned down, so we couldn't
sorry.
do anything.
Yeah, we're improvising.
There you go.
Okay. I'm going to go back here. Making the band, Earl Sweatshirt.
What is the plan? Fuck is you saying? Lil' mama off Danity Kane. Been geeked up how many days? Yeah. What is the plan? Fuck is you saying? How many bands I'm finna make? Feel like Diddy standing in a bank. I feel like Diddy dancing in the rain. You yapping, I'ma go in your face. Bruce Banner, how I handle the raids.
What year did this come out?
Loose cannon
He mentioned Diddy.
Hackman, we getting away. 2 hammers, I we getting the safe.
What year did this come out?
This came out
Damage
in
a
let's
critical
go
way.
back
Move
to
packs and we
it,
ship it away. You mad, got 'em feeling away.
2023.
Too bad, $100 ace. I don't got the time or the space.
Guess he didn't know.
Guess he didn't know. That's so funny.
Pray.
Give me that.
I can do the typing if you want.
Give me that to me. Okay, and let's do 20 on the readers list. It's 20, right? Is that what we just did?
Yeah.
Okay. 20 on the readers list is they added the pictures now.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. They started putting in some effort.
Cassandra Jenkins' hard drive with surrounding it Beyonce Break My Soul and Rosalia Sayoko. Yeah, that's it.
That sounds right.
I don't know who Cassandra Jenkins is.
Let's do that one.
Yeah,
either,
let's
yeah.
definitely do it. Here you go. You got it.
Yeah, see, you can keep talking instead of trying to talk and type at the same time because Dave's doing it.
Hey, that's the dream.
Oh,
Hard drive 4. All right.
hard drive 4.
So this is the readers list.
See, with the readers list, we don't have any words telling us what to expect. So
Yeah, true. Check out this euphoric
we
sound.
have to listen to it.
How will we know if we have no words to tell us what to expect?
Yeah, true. They're putting a lot on the people.
Our spirit, our humanity, our sense of self.
Uh-oh.
Security
We've been
guard
tricked.
stopped me to offer an overview on phenomenal nature. She said sculpture's not just formed from penetration. You see, men have lost touch with the feminine. And with her pink lipstick and her queen's accent,
Hello.
she went on for
That's
a while
not-
about our
Is that not the Queen's? Oh. I tried.
Oh, I'm glad we both had the same reaction to that.
They mean like New York. They mean like New York.
Yeah.
Like someone from Queens.
Yeah.
I thought she said the Queen's accent.
In a Queen's
In
accent.
a Queen's accent. Okay. I guess we just keep moving on from that now.
Yeah.
We can't
No
go
go
listen to that now.
We have 15 in the
What was that artist name again? I'm going to go listen to that.
Cassandra
for real
Jenkins.
When I can
Now, every time you hear it in a Queen's accent, you're going to hear me doing that.
always Belinda Says at number 15. It's a great record. It's really, really good. Surrounding it, we have Jasmine Sullivan, Pick Up Your Feelings at 16. And Wednesday, Chosen to Deserve. Let's go. God, I love that album. It's so fucking good.
I don't know it.
You do.
Uh-oh.
Which one do you want to listen to? The Wednesday one?
Sure.
That's right.
That's it.
Dude, the first few songs on this album, I definitely showed them to you. I love it. It's so fucking good. Ugh.
Oh, Ear Candy.
It's so good.
We always started by telling all our best stories first. So now that it's
I love her voice.
Yeah.
I'm shocked this one made the, like, this high up, not.
So high up on Pitchfork, too.
Yeah. Yeah, so everyone should check out that album. The one song that you should remember is this one. I believe it's this one.
Got 'em right between the shoulders.
No, maybe it wasn't this one. Fuck. Maybe it's definitely the short one. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
I remember this tune now.
Wow. We heard this last year?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. This album did make my consideration for album of the year last year.
Yeah.
It wasn't in my honorable mentions or anything, I don't think, but this album it's not on repeat for me heavy anymore, but it as an album, it's just really, really fucking good. Songs are great, singer's great, band's great. I've wanted to see them live a couple times, missed them, but yeah, they're incredible.
That's cool.
And then the readers list at number 15, we have Black Country New Road.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Basketball. I'm surprised I think I saw them somewhere on the list
they
before,
were up there
but
before, yeah.
it's good that they're so high up on at least one of the lists. Surrounded by Beyonce, Alien Superstar, and Caroline Polachek, Bunny is a Writer, which makes sense too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Man,
She was on there a lot too.
Yeah.
There's
yeah.
a surprising amount of Beyonce on here.
Yeah, that's also really
on the
cool.
reader side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then number 10.
So now we're doing every one.
Here
right?
we go.
Yeah, you number one. Yeah. Xavier's So Based.
Okay.
Crisp Dubs.
Let's listen to that.
Like the very best rap song, Crisp Dubs introduces a whole new way of communicating emotion and meaning. There's the titular phrase, Xavier's So Based, sick way of describing fresh $20 bills. And as the song ratchets between BPMs, stops, starts, and spins back like Xavier's button mashing on a DJ controller, you're beamed into rap's gorgeous, androgynous, data overloaded future being defined by the prodigious New York rapper.
Wow.
I don't think this writer understands commas. There was a lot of words in that. Big,
yeah, I guess they should go back
big
to
run-on sentence.
to first grade or whatever and learn about the Oxford comma.
Yeah.
I don't like this at all.
I guess they're right about that.
I don't. This is what I imagine when I see Pitchfork has a list of things.
Yeah.
Where it's. I don't want to say it's bad, but it's not music that's going to age well. Still.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be listening to this in 10 years.
Here, this kind of thing makes me feel like I'm not cool enough to understand it.
That's just being old.
No, maybe.
It's definitely interesting, but it is not.
I really hate that album art. I don't know why. It feels like they took the first result off of Google for 20.
Which they maybe did. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
And then number 10 for the readers list, we have Boy Genius, Not Strong Enough.
Oh, hell
God,
yeah.
This is a better list.
God, I love that song.
Yeah, this is just a better list.
And then number 9 in Pitchforks, we have Fiona Apple. I Want You to Love
good.
Me. That's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good. And number 9 on the readers list, Sufjan Stevens, Will Anybody Ever
okay.
Love Me?
Yeah.
That's also really good.
That makes sense.
And then number 8, Are You Fucking Kidding Me,
now
Pitchfork?
we have to listen to it now.
No!
No,
It's on here twice.
we're not doing it.
We're not listening to the Bob Dylan JFK shit,
When
whatever.
this came out, did I listen to this? I feel like I
think you did.
I think,
I think you did. I think you did.
I don't remember any part of it.
I'm going to read what they have to say about it. Since releasing Rough and Rowdy Ways in the early days of the pandemic, Bob Dylan has played over 100 shows and made a concert film. He's sang countless covers, dug into the depths of his catalog, and kept beat with a wrench. But he's never performed Murder Most Foul, the 17-minute epic that kicked off his new era of octogenarian prolificity. Jesus.
Prefixed.
Practically speaking, it is hard to play one song for more than a quarter of an hour, but it's almost like A Murder Most Foul is too powerful and foreboding to deliver to an audience. Its messages are ultimately mysterious as Dylan plunges a just assassinated John F. Kennedy into the depths of hell, only to continue on with a roll call of American recordings. But it is unmistakably violent, insidious, and beautiful. That's about as close as you can get to universal truth and maybe too much to share in good company. And that's as close as I'm going to get to fucking listen to the song.
Yeah.
Number 8 on the readers list is Charlie XCX 360.
Nice.
That's great.
Yep.
That's really good. Number 7 on Pitchfork's list,
Bob
Alex
Dylan,
G. Alex
murder
G.
most foul.
Dude, no, thank you.
Just the whole rest of this list.
Alex G. Runner. I know a lot of people who love Alex G. I have no opinion.
Yeah, me neither.
Let's give
Yeah, I
it a
haven't
go.
listened to it.
Let's give it a go. Yeah, I know a lot of people who like. I'll mention, and again, this could be a totally off base thing, but I'll mention like, yeah, like this kind of indie band like Wallows. I'm like, oh, do you like Alex G? And I'm like, nothing. I have nothing to say to you.
Not yet.
Sounds like they don't know they started recording.
It's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
The piano is really good. I like the piano player a lot.
What's that song that goes? Runaway train never coming back. Do you know that song?
Isn't it called Runaway Train?
I think maybe, yeah.
I don't, yeah.
It's
no.
fucking.
We're not the Pitchfork audience, are we?
Yeah, no, we're not.
Okay, so and then
Well, no, I shouldn't say that. We're not the target for Pitchfork.
That's it.
Yeah, that's more.
Because
Like
their actual audience is picking better songs.
Yeah, Charlie XCX again at number 7. Von Dutch. That's great. That's really good. It's good to see Charlie XCX all at the top here. Number 6, and Oni and the Johnsons. It Must Be Change. I feel like we did listen to some Fun Fridays, but or at least that artist, but I don't recall. Do we want to give it a go?
we can.
I feel like we should.
And Honey's
We're gonna be in the
2023
top
album,
10.
My Back Was a Bridge for You to Cross, resuscitated her band, The Johnsons, to reflect on the fractious mood of the time. It Must Change, the album's opening jaw-dropper, underlines the moral and emotional valencies of the anxious post-COVID moment. An encroaching sense of loss where hatred so often outflanks love, even as the opposing poles of light and dark. All right.
Okay.
So wordy.
Yeah.
We get it.
They're journalists.
Eric, you went to journalism school.
We get it, Eric.
Oh, that album cover looks familiar, or that single art looks familiar.
Yeah.
It must change. It must change.
This is great.
It's really good.
It must change.
And you're not just saying that because of the groove, right?
No.
Will you talk to me? Must change. Things you do to me. The way you leave me. The seeds you give to me. It must change.
This is also
Yeah.
it's kind of pitchforky, but it's still really good. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the better side of Pitchfork.
Yeah. Number 6 on the readers list, we have Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us.
Yeah, this makes sense.
Yeah.
Everyone knows what this sounds like.
This song's been everywhere. It's
Yeah.
crazy. And then we have number 5. We listen to this, Low
Yeah.
Days Like These. That was great. Good job, Pitchfork.
I should have mentioned earlier, that's actually going to be their last album because the female member of the band died a year ago. And I
that
vaguely
sucks.
remembered something happening, but I didn't remember details. But
that sucks.
But it's a really good like final album for them, so it's cool to see it in this list.
Yeah, that's great. And then number 5 here, Fiona Apple, I Want You to Love Me. We keep going. Number 4, Caroline Polachek, Bunny is a Writer. Very exciting, very
Yeah,
cool.
that makes sense.
Number 4 on the readers list, always, Belinda Says. That's great. That's great to see that on lists as well. Number 3 on Pitchfork's list, Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us. That makes perfect sense. That's I'm not shocked by that at all. It's good to see.
Nobody has to listen to it.
Yeah.
We all know it.
Charlie XCX and Lord. That was on the other list too. That's
Yeah.
great.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. And number 2, we have RXK nephew, American to terrorist to. I don't think you're supposed to say it with the 2 T's, but I did. Yeah, let's listen to that. I don't know what that is. If you asked a young online person 15 years ago what based meant, they'd probably mention the rapper Lil B's obscure positivity gospel. Ask the same question to an... Actually, yeah, what does based mean? What do you guys think based means?
I never... You can tell me that definition today and ask me next week and I won't remember.
What does based mean?
I don't know. I don't it's not something I think about all the day.
Let's see if they say
baseline expected.
Ask the same question to a young online person today, and you'll get another cryptic answer. Only this time with vaguely edgelord implications.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. A lot of times, people will say something's based if it's like, let's say,
like when Elon does a dumb post on Twitter.
That's based. That's based. That Elon.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't really know what that has to do with this. I'm not going to read anymore. Let's listen to the song.
They say Jesus was a nephew. You know what I'm saying? They say his mom was a virgin. So when he was born, they told him he was sent from God. So he started going to village, helping the people, and they killed his ass. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Oh, this is 9 minutes.
They killed Jesus for helping the people. That's why I ain't
not Bob Dylan.
In the Bible, God dealing with Eve. They said God
Did you say Bob? Did he just say Bob Dylan?
Did he? No way.
Job lost his house. That's the reason Job lost his kids. I'm reading the Bible like, what is this? Adam made Eve off of
No, I guess not. I thought I heard it.
No, you just wanted to hear it.
I wanted to hear it.
Kids, Cain and Abel, they fell out beefing. Me and my brother, we fell out beefing. They said cocaine, that was on the tree. What if Adam would have never fucked?
How do you do this for 9 minutes though? Like,
Let's find out.
I understand like how Bob Dylan does it. 'Cause that's impressive.
I'm at the 8-minute mark. It's the same thing. Bro, unless I have like the worst RNG ever, like there's no shot that the entire song is that. That's wild.
I think that's impressive.
That is impressive.
Because Bob Dylan's doing it, but nobody can understand what he's saying, so it doesn't matter.
Is it so impressive though that it's the number 2 song of the 2020s so far?
I don't quite get why it's number 2, maybe, but maybe that has more to do with the lyrical content.
Sure. Yeah.
I'm tempted to listen to it.
I will say I like the song name. I like that.
Yeah. So it says
it's a nice like style to it.
At the end of the first paragraph about the song, it says, years later, half blacked out off Hennessy on his couch, he recorded his magnum opus, looping the beat 3 times to riff with Inviolable Abandon on Adam and Eve, Santa Claus, Christopher Columbus, and SpongeBob SquarePants.
There we go.
Number 2 on the readers list is Phoebe Bridgers, I Know the End.
Damn.
I like that. That's good.
That makes sense.
That's really good. Okay, we're going to do number 1 on readers first, and then do number 1 on we're going to flip it. We're going to flip it.
We're going to go with the one we're going to like more.
Number 1 on readers is...
Oh, no. Lana Del Rey?
It's the same.
No!
Can you...
What am I missing?
Can you play that song? Because this has been a blind spot for me of anything recent she has done.
Dude, I'll tell you what.
I'm sure it's not
actually
good.
let's just listen to it. Because here's the thing. I actually knew that was number 1 for the Pitchfork list. I did not know that it was number 1 for readers. That is the funniest shit in the whole wide world.
And this is from what the hell? Yeah, this is from
That's not it.
It's from Did You Know That There's a Blah Blah Blah
Yeah,
LA
right.
blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I listened to
she's put out too many albums and lost me trying to listen to them.
Okay, so what
I don't know why I can't like pinpoint a certain like point of time or anything, but it's just it's complete blind spot for me, so I don't understand if this is good or bad.
What I will say is that I think that probably this song's going to be so high, maybe because of lyrical content, but I do also believe this is Jack Antonoff, and that just already puts a taste in my mouth. Yeah. But
even though, I like his stuff,
but I think the lyrical content is pretty important for this song.
Oh, okay.
But all that being said, like we also have to listen to the music side of it, and I'm super confused why the readers like it. Maybe it is lyrically, then maybe that's it. But
sonically, this record is very well done. It's pleasing to listen to. If it wasn't 16 songs over an hour and 20 minutes,
and I believe you.
Thank you.
Where's the anthology version where this is 3.5 hours?
Don't bore us. Get to the chorus.
I mean, it's 7 minutes. It's got somewhere to go.
Since I was 9, I haven't seen my mother in a long, long time.
Let's go, Ian. Ian's never heard it.
Not surprised.
My body. Do you really think I give a damn what I do after years of just hearing them talking? I say I live in Rosemead, really I'm at the Ramada. It doesn't really matter, doesn't really matter. Call 'em all, come into
It's fine.
Yeah.
I see what you mean about like the it's sonically nice. There's cool stuff in there, but at the same time, and maybe that song grows. Maybe I'm it's 7 minutes has a chance to grow and do things, but that it legitimately feels like the last Taylor Swift album, how empty it was.
But here's the difference, I think, between the Taylor Swift album and what I've listened to of this one, is that if you were to listen to this in the setting that I did, which was with a good pair of headphones in a dark room, it takes you places.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure there's more storytelling to the lyrics than, than Taylor Swift's drama.
That bar is pretty low for the Taylor Swift thing, so I know I know it's better than that. That's not what I'm saying. It's just like
it's number one.
I start listening to that and I'm like, oh yeah, Jack Antonoff did fucking like produce this album. Like there's like the space. It better go somewhere, because otherwise it's like
says not. The last paragraph, it says, then the Radicals switch up in the song's second half. Introduces a thunderous beat.
Yeah, then sure. Maybe that would take me into it and be like, oh, I like that a lot. But I don't. It's just, I'm surprised number one on both. That's crazy.
That's really surprising. I'm surprised it's based on so far. It's surprising to me it's number one on either.
Yeah. I mean, I will say also, it is interesting to see that, for the readers, there is like a 7-minute song that has made like the number one spot. That is pretty interesting.
I don't think that's as surprising as we should think anymore.
I guess.
People stick with like listening to full, Taylor Swift is different, obviously, but like people listen to Midnight's the whole album.
Yeah, that's true.
On Spotify, and everybody acted like that was like shocking, but it's, if people like the music, they're going to listen. It doesn't matter how long things are anymore, I don't think.
That's very true.
The bigger like push on times of songs was radio, right? For running more songs and running more commercials.
I guess my main thing with that is that like I don't truly know how much people are actually listening to that. Like
it's a commitment to
exactly
listen to that more. Yeah.
When you put on a record like this is an hour and 17 minutes long. You said 16 songs. It's like it's a lot of material to really sit and listen to for anybody who likes music. Period. Anyone who wants to listen. That's a lot to take in. Now a 7-minute song is obviously less than an hour and 17 minutes, but it still is a big investment to go. I'm going to listen to a 7-minute song and take in the whole of it, right? But I'm saying that's impressive. People are doing that supposedly on the readers list. That's really cool. This makes sense that it would be on Pitchfork's list as their number one. It is.
They have a lot of free time to listen to music.
It is not. It is something that I just.
Bob Dylan is like number 5. Or whatever,
yeah, exactly. So, I couldn't say what my number one is of the 2020 so far, as it does feel like it is kind of early for that, I suppose. But it is incredibly interesting. There has been a lot of music that has come out. We've talked about that. I think every single year of the 2020s in our like end of year thing
feels
is like
there's
God,
more than ever.
Yeah, there's just so much fucking music. It's crazy, and like to try to keep up with it. And it's also interesting too because like I'll look and see what Pitchfork says that their favorite albums and stuff, and that sometimes won't make like those like some of the stuff on their list didn't make their favorite album list. Like they're like as they're reviewing throughout the year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's an interesting thing for me. But regardless, there's our Pitchfork list. There's your top 100 songs of 2020s so far between readers and Pitchfork themselves. Yeah.
Check back in 5 years.
Or next year when they do it again.
Yeah, they'll do it again.
Yeah,
they're going to do this every year now.
Yeah, check back in immediately. What are you guys listening to?
Who you mentioned last week with the name you couldn't pronounce?
Nilufer.
Nilufer Yanya?
Yeah.
That album's great.
So good.
Immediately in contention of my like top 10 of the year.
It's such a good album.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's a really good album.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like came out of nowhere because maybe we should have seen it, but that was just to me recommended,
it surprised me,
on Tidal for me just randomly.
Yeah.
And then you mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, I guess I'll go listen to that. So,
yeah, it's really cool. Nice.
Really great. And then Raye, who I've mentioned before, is a British singer and has won a bunch of, I think, the most Brit awards in history this year for her album. has yet another live version of this album at the Montreux Jazz Festival, which is pretty good.
Wow.
Cool.
It's kind of neat to get to listen to that album again in different contexts because they are changing things up live when they perform it. So
that's awesome.
I do wonder how many live albums they're going to get out of this.
It's also nice when you can like a live album. Like that's a really,
and I
great
just
thing.
tend to not like live albums.
Exactly.
So it's interesting that I like this. I think the live albums are maybe better than the studio album. Even it works better for the context.
Yeah.
So brave.
So brave.
So
I do have a live album, live from the Ryman, Jason Isbell and the 400 unit.
I do have that on my list to listen to.
It's really, really good. And another one I'll mention is Trail of Flowers by Sierra Ferrell. It's not a new album, but it's new this year.
I think you said that last time.
You said that last week.
Okay, well, I'm still listening to it. Then fine, I'll go with.
That's good.
No, I got it. Cutouts. The Smiles new record, Cutouts. Their second new release this year.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm gonna have to listen to that. Not on the way to work.
Yeah. Well, you can listen to this one on the way to work.
Oh, is it?
Minus maybe one song.
Okay.
I think I did say this last week, so you're allowed to. It's fine.
And it was 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, will be our last. Sure.
Yeah.
Feeling Not Found by Origami Angel. Oh my fuck! I love this album. It is so. It's for all the emo people out there. It's the fucking record. It's easy core. It's happy core. It's great. It's great. Like writing. Really gonna throw some left curveballs at you. It's really good shit. And then Drug Church released a new album called Prude. And the description on Apple Music is just a fifth album of aggressive guitar rock to satisfy your inner nihilist. Inner nihilist. I don't know why I put that inflection there. Great record. Really fun. I'm struggling to decide if I'm going to go see either of them live because they're here on like Tuesday nights. But they're both playing, I think, Tulips in Fort Worth, which is a great sized venue. Yeah. So, but those are great records that if you haven't checked out Drug Church, like it's kind of punky, it's kind of hardcorey, but it kind of leads in a little bit of like idol stuff a little bit too, with like them just guy like yelling at you with like great music underneath. Ian, if you haven't listened to the new one, it's great. But yeah, that's what I got. Anybody got anything else?
Nope.
You like how simple and straightforward that explanation was from Apple Music?
It's perfect.
It's great.
It's perfect.
That's what we need more of.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for listening. If you have any of your favorite songs of the 2020s so far that you want to share with us, you can let us know that. Please tell us that stuff. In fact, you can tell us really easily by emailing us at feedback@don'tbetheartist.com or following us on social media and telling us there. You can find us on social media, DFTA Podcast on Instagram or Don't Be the Artist on TikTok. Go talk to us. Let us know your favorite songs of the 2020s so far. If you're listening, if you're watching right now, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed to whatever platform you're using, hey, why the heck not? Do that, please. That helps us a whole lot. And it's free. And if you're watching on YouTube and you haven't liked the video, liked the stream, hey, please do that too. That helps us out a lot. Let's see. I did it out of order because it felt more natural, and now I'm lost. Join our Patreon.
Yeah, if they don't know where to find us by now.
Yeah, true. So come find us on Patreon. We have new
if
stuff.
we're ever going to listen to that Bob Dylan song, it's going to be on Patreon.
I guess. Coming on those on Patreon. We've got some fun stuff over there. Ian, it's okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to do Fun Fridays tomorrow anyway, so that's okay. We're good. I gotta do catch up stuff for my vacation tomorrow. But I think we should be doing Fun Fridays next week.
Yes.
Unless you're busy.
I think I'm good.
All right. So we should be back in 2 weeks for Fun Fridays. We'll be back with a normal episode next week. And yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We appreciate it. We love you guys. And get the fuck out.